Hello guys, welcome back to World News Channel. Today, Biden says was too cavalier about ain't black comments. Joe Biden declared he should not have been so cavalier on Friday after he told a prominent black radio host that African Americans who back President Donald Trump ain't black. The presumptive Democratic presidential nominee quickly moved to address the fallout from his remark, which was interpreted by some as presuming black Americans would vote for him. In a call with the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce that was added to his public schedule, Biden said he would never take the African American community for granted. "I shouldn't have been such a wise guy," Biden said. "No one should have to vote for any party based on their race or religion or background." That was an acknowledgement of the stinging criticism he received in response to his comments, which he made earlier in the day on The Breakfast Club, a radio program that is popular in the black community. The rebukes included allies of Trump's re-election campaign, anxious to go on the offensive after weeks of defending the Republican president's response to the coronavirus pandemic, and some activists who warned that Biden must still cut black voters, even if African Americans overwhelmingly oppose the president. "None of us can afford for the party or for this campaign to mess this election up." And comments like this are the kinds that frankly either make black voters feel like we're not really valued and people do not care if we show up or not, said Alicia Garza, a Black Lives Matter co-founder and principal of Black Futures Lab. Near the end of Biden's appearance on the radio program, host Chairman Dagod pressed him on reports that he is considering Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar, who is white, to be his vice presidential running mate. The host told Biden that black voters saved your political life in the primaries and have things they want from you. Biden said, "I guarantee you there are multiple black women being considered." A Biden aide then sought to end the interview, prompting the host to say, "You can't do that to black media." Biden responded, "I do that to black media and white media," and said his wife needed to use the television studio. He then added, "If you've got a problem figuring out whether you are for me or for Trump, then you ain't black." Trump's campaign and his allies immediately seized on Biden's comments. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, a Trump supporter and the senator's sole black Republican, said he was shocked and surprised by Biden's remarks. "I was struck by the condescension and the arrogance in his comments," Scott said in a conference call arranged by the Trump campaign. "I could not believe my ears that he would stoop so low to tell folks what they should do, how they should think, and what it means to be black." Chairman Dagod later said on CNN, "A black woman running mate is necessary, especially after today." He added that the question of what makes somebody black is a discussion for black people, not for a white man. Trump himself has a history of incendiary rhetoric related to race. When he launched his presidential campaign in 2015, Trump called many Mexican immigrants rapists. Campaigning in 2016, he asked black voters, "What the hell do you have to lose?" In 2017, he said there are good people on both sides of the clash in Charlottesville, Virginia, between white supremacists and anti-racist demonstrators that left one counter-protester dead. In 2018, during a private White House meeting on immigration, Trump wondered why the United States was admitting so many immigrants from shithole countries like African nations. He also blasted 4 Democratic congresswomen of color, saying they hate America and should go back to where they are coming from, even though all are U.S. citizens and 3 were born in the U.S. Black voters helped resurrect Biden's campaign in this year's primaries, with a second-place finish in the Nevada caucuses and a resounding win in the South Carolina primary after he had started with embarrassing finishes in overwhelmingly white Iowa and New Hampshire. 61% of black voters supported Biden during the primary season, according to AP Votecast surveys across 17 states that voted in February and March. Guys, if you have any comment to say on this, you can drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like. Thank you.